Come over here so you can hear what we're going to say.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean Biggins from CrossFit Billings. And I'd like to talk to you this evening about a little bit about our community. If you were in the breakfast this morning, you heard the coach talk about our big thing is how we take care of our people. And I want to talk to you just real quick about one of our people. Extremely close friend of ours named Deanne Klaus. A little story about her. She started CrossFitting 3 years ago at Alternative Athletics in Billings, Montana, right after she found out she was a type 1 diabetic. She, this last Sunday, had a tragic turn of events. She ended up in a coma, complications from her diabetes. To tell you a little bit about Deanne, Deanne was a fighter from the word go. She was a champion in her personal life. She worked in one of the hospitals. She would never accept less than the best from everybody. Deanne was the same way in her home gym. As of yesterday, we ended up, the family decided they took her off of life support. She's going to be going to heaven. Okay, so this is extremely huge for us. Deanne was not the gal to take charity. A lot of times she had a hard time paying for her medications for her type 1 diabetes. She couldn't afford the pump. She got help with that. Her gym owners, Clint and Katie, and in fact they told her to come down. We don't care how much you can pay. We want you here. That is CrossFit spirit. That is our community. Okay? She would not take charity. She always gave them something. Okay? So what we are going to do to honor her is her home gym has created a WOD called Dees Nuts. Okay? And the story behind that is that Dee was such a strong personality in the gym, she would accept no less than the best from everybody else who was there. So, her WOD is 1 round for time. Everything that is in it is a compilation of things she loved and hated. A majority, if not all of the gyms in Billings, Montana have signed on to do this, along with several of them around the state. Bozeman, Whitefish, Montana, everybody. We even have a gym in Reno, Nevada, one of our boxes that's already done it. So what we are doing as a CrossFit community, even though she is no longer here, or she's not going to be any longer here in spirit, or here in person, she will always be here in spirit. We have decided to create a fundraising page for Dee. On the Alternative Athletics website, you can find that page. If you would like to donate to her, what we as a CrossFit family are going to do is we are setting up a fund so that nobody else has to be like Dee and has to decide if they're going to pay for their insulin or if they're going to pay for their gym membership or if they're going to pay their doctor bill. That was her story. She was in that position. So I'm going to hopefully pass around a bag this evening. If you guys would like to donate to that, we are going to set up a charity fund, which has kind of already been started through her home box, and we're going to keep pushing this. And in our eyes, she was our family. The sky's the limit. Okay? So, I'll have this sitting out over here. Just real quick to give you the Dees Nuts WOD, our gyms are doing it on Monday. It is 1 round for time. 15 power snatches. 75 pounds and 55 pounds. Not a big deal. 20 pull-ups. 25 hang squat cleans, the same weights. 20 pull-ups. 50 wall ball shots. She hated wall ball shots. Hated them. 20 pull-ups. 100 double unders. Despised them. 20 more pull-ups. If you notice, there's 80 pull-ups. She told Clinton, Katie, the owners of the box, after 80 pull-ups, my hands stare. I'm not doing any more than that. Okay? So, and then they're going to cash out with a 1 kilometer run. Okay? So, the athletes were extremely gracious this last night to sign a picture of her hand. It's her calloused hand. She was absolutely a beautiful gal. Her story was, though, at 29 years old, she was still single because of her man hands. Right? So, we want to keep her spirit going. She was a champion in the gym. She was a champion in life. And in saying that, I'll have the bag sitting over here as the lot's going on this evening. If you would like to donate, you can also go to alternativeathletics.com. There is a page set up. You can also read some more about Dee's story. There's actually an interview of her, and I think it would make a lot of you smile. So she is a champion.
The best thing about CrossFit is the community. When tragedy strikes, we all band together and help and support each other in every way possible. This year, CrossFit headquarters would like to donate the $1,900 raised from t-shirt sales and late registration to help support diabetics and people like Dee.
Thank you guys very much for your time. We all would love to tell you some more about Dee. If you have any questions or anything, we'll be over here. So thank you to the HQ staff and all the athletes for your support. This is what makes CrossFit such a wonderful thing. I tell people all the time, it's not about going to the box to work out. It's about our community, and you're probably going to work out.